in the words of Doug Marcaida with this blade, it will TK. I got an appointment with Frederick. Look at that guy standing there with a smarmy look on his face. Won't even make eye contact. Me and you. Finna do it. YouTube. Look at this. This is Fred. Fred is going to have a very, very bad day because Fred is going to meet my friend, the Agent 007. This is an Agent 007 in 80 CRV2 steel, USA made, Timkel. That's me. I made this and a whole bunch of other ones. This is our final prototype. We're going to test it today by popular demand with a pork man. Here's Fred's stump. Fred has a full round pork loin, 7 layers of saran wrap to simulate skin. There's a t-shirt under here, if I can reach it, and his long sleeve. So pretty good representation of what would happen if you're in a combative situation and you got to cut through fabric, because loose fabric can deflect the blade. So we're going to see exactly how good this nasty, wicked, terrifying Tonto, this thing is nasty. We're going to jump into it. The only thing I've done is switched that blade for the new Battle Lock grips because I want to see how they do with wet and meat, because this new traction on here, this is 30% glass. It's a polymer that you'll be familiar with if you're used to high-end firearms. We have exclusive rights to use this and this particular texture that you may recognize from some firearms companies. Anyway, so that's it. Same knife, just a different grip on there. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do a brachial cut. Woo, well, it's sharp, I just barely touched it, and sorry, Fred, with your vintage clothes. So I'm gonna come in, represent a brachial cut. That's a very devastating inside cut. You kind of come in and push through. It should sink straight through, shouldn't be any problem. Ready? We're gonna get right to it. That's it. So, we got a little bit of penetration. That's what that loose clothing does. And let's see what happened under his shirt. Uh-oh. Poor Fred. Now look, guys, it looks like you barely did anything to this, and it cut and then skipped, and we still got, sorry, Frederick. So what do we got? About a ½ inch of penetration. So that's pretty good. I didn't use a whole lot of force. We're gonna come in, so we're gonna say, we're just gonna do a quick push down. This will be a devastating cut. That's it. So I barely touched it, not a whole lot. I felt it hit the plastic. So there you go. This is 1-inch PVC. We got a nice nick in that bone, and we got all the way through. So, yep, Fred's dead. That's about how long it's gonna take you to pass out. He may not be completely dead, but if you catch a brachial like that on the inner arm, you're sleepy. You're real super sleepy. I wanna try this brachial cut again. We're just gonna go through and do this. Whoa, shit. Fred, your clothes are inside your body now, brother. I mean, gosh. Frederick, your mom's upset. So, whew, I mean, gosh. Look, is that a piece of metal? Did we chip the blade? No, we didn't chip the blade. Okay, sorry, Fred. You got something, maybe it was a burr or something on the blade. So, I mean, the evidence kind of speaks for itself. We can do a pierce. Oh, I hit straight into the PVC. I felt it hit the tip. It's all the way through. Can I get in there? Let me just open it so we can look. So yeah, we nicked it. We hit it there. And that's a really deep hole. See in there? See it in there? And I did leave a piece of my blade inside of Fred's bone. So incredible performance from a tip. We actually, on the production ones of these, kind of isolated that it's going to be an issue. So we thickened this up. But I mean, whew, that thing is wicked sharp. I'm gonna do a slap. Let's see, can I do it out here? You ready? Yeah. I'm just gonna take it like this and just, it looks like it bounced off, but again, Fred's clothes are on the inside of his body. Did you see that? I mean, that one didn't get quite to the bone, but it's what? So, that deep. Fred's got a bad time, guys. Fred. So, in the words of Doug Marcaida with this blade, it will TK. So I just wanted to cover this if you guys look. So you see in this grip, what that is, it's pieces of this meat. So there's so much traction in this new grip that it's like holding, you're gonna take a toothbrush and clean this out because it grips that well. And this stuff is sticky. But further, when I went a little bit apes, I mean, look at this. That is crazy. Watch this. We're just gonna do like, would anyone like pork tenderloin for dinner? Look at that. I mean, I'm not using any pressure on this. You want some, C-Dub? This knife, because we've got that high grind and that super sharp 20 degree, it is freaking nasty. I think Fred in his arm. So here's the PVC. So you see, that's what we do. It's thick stuff, not the thin stuff. This gives you a similar feel of bone density. So if you were to hit your knife on a bone, that's going to be similar to what it's going to do and nick that bone. And I hit right here, nothing. I mean, didn't even have any rolling of the edge. I should have known. I mean, I made it. These sold out so quickly that we decided to continue making the batch into more knives, so we doubled the size of the batch midstream. These grips will be available soon, but not on the release, but very, very soon, so you can buy these and add them separately. Just wanted to show you how incredibly devastating this knife is. If you haven't watched Tomas's ballistic dummy test, watch it and look how devastating it is here. The secondary drop is going to be 21 February, noon Eastern. That's 007 times 3. The 21st at noon Eastern. Jump on it, guys. The first batch sold out super quick and we made it bigger. Thanks, guys.